Somewhere right now, a man earning $500,000 a year is lying awake, feeling like a failure, not because he lost his job, not because he's in debt, but because his neighbor just bought a bigger house. That sentence sounds absurd, but it's one of the most well-documented patterns in psychology. And it might be quietly shaping how you feel about your own life too. Here's something almost nobody tells you. Your brain doesn't measure how much you have. It measures how much you have compared to someone else. Psychologists call this social comparison, the habit of judging our own lives, not by an absolute standard, but by whoever happens to be standing closest to us. Not the world, not the past, just the person next door, the coworker in the next cubicle, the old classmate posting vacation photos online. This isn't a flaw unique to a few people. It's built into how the human mind works. We didn't evolve to compare ourselves to billionaires or to people from centuries ago. We evolved to compare ourselves to the small group of people directly around us, because in a small tribe, relative position mattered for survival. The problem is, that same wiring now runs on a world where the people around us includes everyone we scroll past. And there's always someone with more. There's a well-known finding in psychology called the reference point effect. It shows that people don't judge their income by what it can buy. They judge it by what the people around them are earning. Studies on this have found something strange. People report feeling less satisfied with a raise if they later learn a coworker got a bigger raise, even if their own. Paychecks stayed exactly the same. The number in their bank account didn't change. Their happiness did. This is why someone earning a very comfortable income can still feel behind. If everyone they compare themselves to is earning more, their income didn't shrink. Their reference point moved. And here's the quietly painful part. As people earn more, they tend to surround themselves with others who also earn more. So the finish line doesn't get closer as you run toward it, it moves with you. This doesn't mean money is meaningless. Research is fairly clear that having enough to cover your needs, reduce daily stress, and have some security genuinely does improve well-being, especially for people who don't have that yet. But past a certain point, the returns change. More money keeps adding options. It doesn't keep adding peace. And the reason isn't mysterious. It's that peace was never really about the number. It was about how the number felt next to someone else's number, which means a person could hit almost any income and still feel behind, as long as they keep choosing who to stand next to. So what actually helps? Not ignoring money. Not pretending comparison doesn't exist. That's nearly impossible for any human being. What genuinely seems to help, based on the research, is changing who and what you compare yourself to. People who compare their current life to their own past instead of to someone else's present consistently report higher satisfaction. Not because they have more, but because the comparison is finally a fair one. It's the difference between asking, do I have as much as them? And asking, do I have more than I used to? And is that enough for the life I actually want? One question has no finish line. The other one does. Maybe the real reason so many people who have enough still feel like they don't isn't about their bank account at all. It's about which mirror they're standing in front of. You can't fully turn off the instinct to compare, but you can choose, more often, to compare yourself to the person you were a year ago, not the person standing next to you. If this made you see your own money habits a little differently, subscribe, because next time, we're looking at why saving more money can sometimes make people feel poorer, not richer.